Hey guys, welcome to Abby Reviews, and today is going to be slightly different. Something that is not hypebeast and not a pair of shoes and not some clothing. I'm going to make a video on how to make my garage a bit brighter, and I purchased these on amazon.com.au. So they are Innscrock 120 watt LED garage light, and it's a 2-pack and they're motion censored. I don't really need the motion sensor functionality, but that's just how it was sold. I haven't had a chance to try these, so I don't know how they'll go. So hopefully it will all work out in this video. So inside you get one of the adapters. So if you have this plug, you can switch it to the E27. Then you get one of these, and essentially you get the top. It's just kind of a cover that protects it for now, and you get 4 LED panels that you can tilt in whichever way you deem fit, which I think will be the solution I will need to ensure that my garage is a lot more well lit. Yeah. So my garage essentially has GU10 plugs already. So I went on eBay and I just purchased these, and I'll link all of these in the description below. So they're just adapters, and I'm hoping that this will be a simple conversion to then allow me to utilize these lights without kind of reinstalling the correct fitting up on the roof. So at the moment, this is kind of what I'm working with. It's a bit hard to see, but I essentially have bought this kind of triple light system. It's kind of those studio lights where you can kind of aim them in different directions. I was kind of hoping that it would just, disperse the light across the garage. And, I'm kind of standing back and you can kind of see that for the most part, it looks relatively bright. But, once you kind of have the car inside, the problem is it starts casting a lot of shadows and, luckily, look, this side of the room becomes quite dark. Those corners are quite dark. This kind of gym area is a bit dark. That back corner is definitely very dark, but it has its own lighting system. But when I kind of have the car parked here, if you can kind of imagine, sorry, the floor is just horrible. I would love to epoxy that thing. But when the car's kind of parked right here, the issue is that when the bonnet's open and you can't really see into the engine, I try to makeshift a light here, as you can kind of see, but there's a lot of makeshift. So I thought, if I was going to spend around $50-$60, I don't want to rewire and rebuild anything up on the ceiling, was it possible to really brighten up the space? I watched a few videos and I think this solution might do it. So let's go with the install and let's see how it goes. What I might do is I might leave that center light for now because I only bought 2. So I'm gonna do the adapters on both sides, and then I will just leave the center one for now. And yeah, we can work it out later. So as you can see, this is the before picture and this is the after picture. I do hate the fact that it is censored, so if I was to stand still, which I did for like a little bit before, it does turn off. But I find that most of the time I'm moving, I'm not just randomly standing still in the garage like some weirdo. So it is a lot brighter, and I'm pretty happy with, this really relatively cheap mod. I think it was about $70, two of the lights plus the adapters. And if you didn't need the adapters, probably a lot cheaper. It's probably something that I would install on the other side of the garage as well, just to make that kind of back section a little bit brighter. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Feel free to comment. If you found it helpful, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button, and hopefully I can keep producing more videos that are helpful. Thank you. Oh. So now that I got the car back in, you can see it in here. It's still relatively bright. I heard one of the downfalls is if you have kind of like, one of these remotes, you can see my door refuses to close. That's annoying. So once I turn it off, let's try it now. Oh look, it magically works. So I think one of the downfalls is definitely that when the lights are on, it's blocking the signal of this remote. So, it's not perfect, but it does solve, the problem that I was kind of having. Well, let's test out the sensor while I'm here as well. Oh, see, the sensor works, so that's pretty decent. I think it'll do for now. Hopefully it won't bug me too much. If it does, I guess we'll switch them out, but yeah, it's good for now. Thanks, guys.